Those we call thieves in government of yesteryears are today our economic advisors and saints. As the saints who knew the solution to our economic problems of yesteryears are the thieves of today in government. The fall and fall of Nigerian economy. This is long, but just follow me gradually and you get the drift. The Newsworld magazine edition of 18th August 1986, in its cover page story had a screaming headline, "The Big Naira Squeeze Coming of the Second Tier Market," as the Naira was falling against the dollar. Same Newsworld magazine in its edition of 21st of December 1987 again tried to provide solution to the Nigerian economic woes in its headline titles, "How Nigerian Economy can be made to work," or "Nigerian Economy, How to Make It Work." Again, in its edition of 22nd of August 1988, same Newsworld magazine talked about the mass exodus of Nigeria jackpine abroad in search of greener pastures. In its cover story, "The Great Exodus, Nigerians in Search of Greener Pastures." Some of you can remember Andrew no check out to Nigeria and go survive. NEPA, A Nation in Darkness, was the same Newsworld magazine cover story of 30th day of May 1988. And we also remember during Obasanjo how we spent 16 billion naira buying darkness. On the 13th of February 1989, same Newsworld magazine in its cover story titled "Beyond Reach" wrote boldly, "Staying alive in Nigeria is getting costlier and costlier as citizens face the nightmare of the Structural Adjustment Program, SAP, and the shrinking value of the Naira." If you go further down, you will see other headlines like "Cities shut down as students protest rising cost of living due to Structural Adjustment Program introduced by the federal government of IBB." So I know this thing sounds familiar. I be like saying, "Now, what just happened today?" So the question is, why is our economy constantly in reverse gear? What do we know they do well? Is the problem with the barber, the hair, or the clipper? Or, if you like, is the problem with the people, the structure, or the system? Since the removal of fuel subsidy, the federal government and state government have collectively shared between 1 trillion and 1.1 trillion monthly as revenue. So, owo yakpa, money day. Why is the state government collectively take home about 338.1 billion monthly, excluding their IGRO? The local government also, excluding their IGRO, takes about 232.3, while the federal government takes about 437.5, almost the same with what others share. Now, here's the challenge. Apart from the collective stealing of state resources by government and the people, no economy, I tell you, no economy grows when the federal government shares handouts to its federating unit like a mother handing out feeding bottles to her babies. Instead of growth and laziness you go see everywhere until the final Armageddon. As innovation, technological advancement and growth with enhanced capacity in job creation will be sacrificed at the altar of revenue sharing, as everybody will be waiting for allocation to share. So for us to change the narrative, I will therefore advocate until we have independent states that can guarantee security and enabling environment for manufacturing, production, thriving agriculture and processes, where we can be net exporters of not just the crude but our refined product. And we are back the way we used to be those days, where we assemble cars like Peugeot cars in Kaduna, Volkswagen cars in Lagos, Leyland trucks and buses in Ibadan, ANAMCO buses and trucks in Enugu, Steyr agricultural tractors in Bauchi, produce agricultural tractors for us. Where states will not just be assembling product, but also produce many of the components for these devices, like mentioned above. Like Vono will do the chairs, like Vono products in Lagos, which are also producing seats for vehicles, Ezide batteries in Ibadan, and Kono Motor batteries in Benin, where you have Islo glasses and TSG in Ibadan. We are producing Wishade, and Ferrondo in Ibadan can also produce brake pad and disc, while Dunlop tires were produced in Lagos and Michelin tires produced in Port Harcourt. All of this from rubber plantation located in Ogun, Delta, Edo, and River State. Even as we listen to radios and watch television set assembled in Ibadan by Sanyo, and then you have refrigerators and air condition bought and produced by Tamoku and Madalas, and We put on clothes proudly produced here from our textile, UNTL textiles mill in Kaduna, and textiles in Edo, Aswani textiles in Lagos, from cottons grown in Nigeria, and our water runs through pipe, produced just like quality pipe in Kano and Duraplast in Lagos, where our toilets were fitted with WC produced in Kano and Abeokuta. When we fly or we flew Nigerian Airways, that was the biggest airline in Africa then. The list is endless. A lot of you remember these things. So just add the ones you remember. Until our various states, not just the federal government, is able to guarantee production and manufacturing to enhance job creation, we'll only just be managing and patching the crisis until the next election as we keep postponing the evil days. Well, feel free to agree or disagree with me by leaving a comment on any of our social media platforms showing on your screen. I don't talk my own. If you like, talk, say you agree or you disagree. But let us hear from you. Election without a restructured Nigeria is a recipe for catastrophic economy. Don't say I didn't tell you. I'm not a prophet of doom. See you soon.